There was a moment of, lack of self-identity last year. I didn't know who I was. I was really, really lost because I got out of a bad situation, and it was just a moment where I asked myself, who am I? Like, what am I doing? What's my purpose? And then I finally found it, and I've been working with it, and it doesn't even feel like a job or a hassle or anything. It's something I love putting my time towards, because time is so precious and you can never get it back.
The city where the children think there's no.
Art doesn't have to be just pen on paper, it's anything, but this is my form, and I love doing it because without it, I wouldn't have found myself. I wouldn't have had the self-esteem I do now. I wouldn't have the self-love I have now. I wouldn't be so content with where I am. I'm not so lost anymore, and it's a great, great feeling to know where you are, even though you're so young in life. It's just great to find your place and just keep going.
I'll never know what's in your mind.
Music means to me what any art would mean to any artist. The way to express creativity and to show how you feel about some things.
Penitentiary chances, the devil dances, and
My music is, in short words, basic experiences. It's a way to express, I guess, how I feel. It sounds kind of basic, but it's just how to get everything out of your head, You don't want to bottle it up or keep it inside, You just want to let that out. So put that in the music or writing, and you feel, I guess, 10 times better. I literally just made this now. This is nothing really, but the whole, I guess my music, like I said before, the broodiness, that just comes from overall experiences. You have some artists who have happy music or upbeat music. Mine is more slowed down and dark. One of the best R&B projects to ever drop. Drugs and all that. And yeah, one of my favorite bands, and that being the Gorillaz. This has really dope art along with the sound. They have people like Snoop Dogg, Erica Vick, Mensa, and all that cool stuff. They have one of my favorite Australian EDM artists, Future Bass, Flume. People are like genuinely enjoying something you created. They're vibing to it, they're listening to it, they're having their own image of it, and to have that effect on somebody is something that can't be put into words really, unless you're like a artist who's affected somebody. It's really a great feeling. So that's really what music is for me.
What's your name?
I am IB.
What do you do?
I shoot photography.
What art means to me is using the area around you and capturing it in the moment.
I've been using film for about 2 years now. I've been able to learn new and creative techniques on how to capture moments both during the day and night. And I've grown accustomed to having it involved in my life. Art-wise, I've been influenced by Frank Ocean. Everything he does, I seem to have a very strong liking to it. A magazine he came out with, Boys Don't Cry, has probably been one of the most influential magazines I even cared about.
I go to new places, I like to bring my camera and capture those places, that way I always remember them, and I always get photos back of that experience.
So in the entire magazine, this picture is my favorite one because of the simplicity that's involved, and for some reason he makes a motorcycle helmet look like the coolest ever.
I am Delia Aspor. I sing, and I play the piano and guitar, but mostly I play the guitar.
Baby, this is what I needed. Maybe this is a sign. Maybe I've been blind to reality.
I think it's important to me because it's a form of expression that can go a lot of different directions and a lot of different ways. Like, I like how music is personal to like the individual. Everyone is different when it comes to music, and that's what's so cool about it, is that it's different. I fall in love with artists that really love their work, really love doing what they do, love music, aren't in it for the money. They're just genuine people, because when I respect an artist, like, I respect their music, and I eventually like fall in love with that. It's, you know, raw emotion into chords or notes. I think that's one of the most beautiful ways of expressing yourself.
What drives you to write?
Really the emotions I feel, and sometimes they're unexplainable, but writing helps you make them, like, put them into words so they feel less overwhelming, kind of.
Life hits me harder than any buzz, than any now, there ever was.
I've always had a journal that I like. I mean, it sounds really cliche, but I think everyone should have one, just to like express how you feel rather than keeping it all inside.
I am scared, blind of the root, a presence that lingers, clinging to the corners of my room and the edges of my brain, intermittently so dull that it fades into oblivion, or a sharpness that severs but does not destroy. Indulgence in doubt incites infatuation with insecurity, a forbidden fidelity turned into addiction that we must be ready to regard before we are too exhausted to content.
My dream is like to work at like a magazine firm or like an editing firm and like be their editor, so I can just read things like all the time.
Yo, when they ask you who your inspiration is, what do you tell them?
I know the mother girl, they've been talking about the way I do what I do. They heard I was good, they wanna see if it's true.
So what are your inspirations? I get inspired by everything. I get inspired by the music that comes on the stations on my phone. I get inspired by seeing what my friends do. I get inspired by people who walk by, you know. It's really great to have an open mind.
I just do art as a hobby, and it's turned into a passion. It's something I love putting my time in towards. Like, I can spend hours, you know, listening to music and drawing something. This is a design I did for a startup streetwear clothing line. They wanted me to design their logo, which is really freaking cool. Like, I had the opportunity to get paid to do something I love. It was a rainy day and I was drinking coffee, so I used my coffee to draw my favorite coffee shop. It smells like coffee. So the last one I have to show is my absolute favorite. This is my friend Daniel. This is my friend Rocky, and he doesn't have knocked out teeth. I added that, so that's just where the creativity comes in. I drew some girl I saw online on a clothing website, and then the rest I just thought of.
With hanging out with like all of y'all, it's like I've been able to incorporate my like work and my art and my passion to like include it with y'all. And so it's like, I always have someone to hang out with that like has a certain like set of skill that like I can appreciate, and then like, so it's cool and it feels like awesome.
I can honestly say that my friends like saved me, if that sounds not corny.
Art is what brought us together, honestly. We're like a group of all different kinds of artists. Artists.
And honestly, like being friends with y'all has like made me rethink the way I like define art. You know what I mean?
And it changed us, honestly, once we found ourselves through it. Like,
it's helped me grow as a person.
Art is literally anything you want it to be. And
it's just a form of self-expression, and I think I was a lot more. I definitely became a lot more happy whenever I met you guys, because like.
We've been through a lot.
We've been through a lot.
Y'all like inspire me.
Yeah, and we're all the same in our own different way.
I walk through the halls at school and I see people that look like exact clones of each other, and it scares me, you know, like, where's your originality? Where's your passion to be different? What makes you you? We all stand for ourselves, we're all individual, but art kind of ties us all together. It's just a good feeling.